This is one bag of lentils found at Kroger, and I rinse and look for any rocks or non-lentil particle to pick out. And I'm just finishing up my mirepoix. Mirepoix is simply a blend of onion, celery, and carrot, usually cut to the same size and more onion than celery and carrot. I like my celery and carrots to be the same size and the onions a little smaller of a dice so they can melt away in the soup. A few cloves of garlic minced goes alongside the mirepoix. So here's the base of the lentil soup. We have some chicken stock I had on hand, and the lentils, and the mirepoix, garlic, and some butter. And in the pot, I start by softening up the veggies in 2 tablespoons of butter and add a little salt and pepper. I like to saute the veggies to make the simmering process a little faster. If we don't soften our veggies, they can take hours to soften up during simmering. I'll put the top on so the veggies can steam and soften up. While the veggies are going, I'm going to finish up my prep. These are some red potatoes that I'm quartering to add to the soup later on. Right before adding the lentils and stock, I dump the minced garlic in and give them a little stir. And now we're ready for the lentils. It may look like a lot of lentils for such a small pot of soup, but let's keep going. It'll all work out in the end. Another little stir. And now the stock. This is about 6 cups of chicken stock I made and had in the freezer for whenever I needed it. Now I'm going to put the top on and let this simmer up for a good 25 to 30 minutes or so until the lentils get the toughness cooked out of them. And I have my blender here. I'm going to add a lot of the lentils to the blender. This looks good enough. And we need a little bit of stock so we can blend up the lentils to a nice little lentil paste. I just want to puree this mixture up just so that we can get a nice, smooth lentil paste. And we add the paste back to the pot. And it may look a little gross, but it's a lentil soup. It's pretty yummy. If you like lentils or beans, go ahead and try this out. This is my alternative to a split pea and ham recipe. I don't like split peas, so I'm picking lentils instead. Now I'm going to give it a little stir, and it just thickens the soup up. Let's see. Can you see how it thickened it up? It looks nice and hearty. So yummy looking already. Okay, now adding the ham. This is usually something that I cook during the holidays when we have some leftover ham. We get a spiraled ham, and it's like they spiral the first half and leave the second half for our imaginations, I guess. So once we've eaten all the slices of ham, I'm left with this haunch of ham that I dice up and put in a breakfast skillet the next day after a holiday, be it Christmas or Easter or whenever there's a ham on the table. And then I make this soup with the last of the meat. So the ham chunks go in, and then the red potato chunks go in, and we just simmer the soup until the potatoes are softened, about another 30 minutes. And that's it. It's that easy. The final optional ingredient is a little crushed red pepper flakes. This is like a half a turn of a pan. It works well with the flavors in the pot, and it gives the soup a little kick but doesn't make it overly spicy. These can be omitted entirely if you choose, and it won't bother anything. And that's it. And we're just going to ladle it into the bowl. One ladle is about 1 cup of soup. I'm going to have a double serving. And that's it. Here's some thick, hearty, keep me warm on the inside comfort food going in this bowl that's super easy to prepare and uses up the leftovers from a big holiday feast. Thanks for watching. Trying to get a little bite in. It's super hot.